You know, it's 2025, and you know what that means. It means that, once again, there is another game that is inspired by Balatro'd. Welcome to Cropdeck. This is a Balatro-style farming game, where we are going to be crafting a powerful deck of plants, and combining those with quirky scarecrows, also known as jokers, with passive effects for some wild synergies. And we're going to be paying taxes in this strategic, satisfying, and delightfully wholesome little roguelike game. This is currently a playtest that you can play for yourself, link in the description down below, and request to join. They're still planning on releasing in full in 2025. To be honest with you, I'm very impressed with I played through the tutorial, and the game is in a really good state already, just with like quality of life related things. So I'm feeling good about this one. Let's hop in and start a new game. We got the classic Slay the Spire style map here. We've got some winter going on. I kind of like the idea of maybe running this bottom path here. We hit a forge for some upgrades. Maybe going to the markets, better, but I'm scared of winter and autumn. I'd rather just start out nice and simple here. So let's go to the academy. We'll get our starting deck. My favorite sprouts, I see that spark in your eye. A promising start indeed. Time to choose your starting deck. A wise pick today saves trouble tomorrow. So we got the beginner set where we have the gardener as our starting scarecrow. On harvest, 50% chance to water adjacent fields. We start with some potatoes, and then we got some exhaustible wooden hose, some iron hose, some watering cans. Or we can go with the heavy set. So on day's end, add money equal to unused energy. And we've got cabbages. I could be the guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender and just complain about my cabbages the entire episode. It takes 5 days to grow. Each one gives 20 coins. I don't know if I'm game with that. And then we got the Carrot King. On new day, if you have less than 50 coins, add a bottle of water that we can use to water the field. We do start with some carrots. I don't know. I have no idea what's good and what's not. Give me the beginner set because you know what? I'm a little bit of a beginner. And then we'll take this bottom path as we mentioned. So here's our plot of land. Here's our gardener. It is raining today, which is nice. Any dry fields will be watered. So let's get some plots of land. Let's throw down a potato. And then let's skip to the next day. I got to get 15 coins in 6 days, okay? Today's sunny and beautiful. You need a little bit of water, my friend. I might as well water you twice, because I don't have another potato to put on here. So each plot of land can hold a little bit of extra water, which is good. So I'm chill with this. He's going to grow ever so slightly. He's on his way, for sure. Let's lay down another potato here, and then we'll plow another piece of land here. We're gonna have an issue with water, almost certainly. Okay, select cards. What do we want? We do have 10 gems that I can use to buy some stuff. I can skip this entire thing and get more gems as well. On use, draw 2 cards. That's intriguing. I could potentially draw more water, which would be useful. What's our deck right now? I got our watering can, so I have 1 watering can available. I'm gonna take this beetroot, to be honest with you. It enters my hand. I'm gonna plant you. Ooh, you actually can be planted multiple. You can be planted in a line. It's kind of cool. Let's plant you. That draws our watering can, and let's just make sure that we keep our potatoes nice and happy and healthy. This beetroot is not going to be happy and healthy. He's going to be very upset with me. Excuse me. You lit my potatoes on fire. Field is on fire. Use water before it dies. Okay. It's extremely messed up. I'll water that. I guess I'll plant one here. I'll plant this here. This potato's, I mean, it's a baked potato at this point. It's raining. How lovely. Now that is useful. Okay, so we can harvest these potatoes. That's 15. And brother, we're already there, right? And we had the 50% chance to water the adjacent field, so you kind of went nuts. I can plant a beetroot here. I can hoe. I can plant a potato here. I can water the potato, and then let's water this beetroot. I've gathered enough coins to pay all remaining taxes. Click here to proceed. Okay, I will do that. All right. As a bonus, I receive an extra 7 gems. Any card supply drops you would have earned will be added to your rewards as card packs. If you think the current build could generate even greater profits, you may want to keep playing. I don't think it could create even greater profits, so I like this. I was going to say, like, if I finish the level, do I miss out on some potential scaling or anything like that? But the answer to that is maybe. The answer to that is maybe. I like that they give the option. That's really good game design. Everything is very well presented in this game for being in a playtest state, man. I'm very impressed. 3 rare scarecrows. So on day's end, add gems equal to my unused energy. When the first played card this day costs +2 energy, recover. So this would mean that our beats that I'm doing could give me a little bit back. On day's end, add money equal to the unused energy. Max of 50 per level. I think I'm going to take Big Spender. This gives us the opportunity to do a little more in the future. I think we want to go into this medium-long level. This one should be quite relaxing. And then we'll upgrade our cards because I kind of like our beat situation. We got different fields now, which is very cool. So let's do something like this. I don't know why I did it like that. It just looks nice, in my opinion. We'll water you. I'll hoe a little bit more land. I suppose we really want to put everything in a clump because when we harvest, there's a chance that it waters. Yeah, that would be better. That would be better for sure. And now we're in like a little bit of a wonky position here. I'm going to water this beetroot because he now has a chance. You should definitely hoe. You should definitely hoe the other side, man. Okay, so I harvest you. You did not do anything with that, which is unfortunate. But now we can do like this. And none of them have water yet. I mean, fortunately, we drew a little bit more water. So we'll do something like that, and then we'll lay down these. I think that we want to. It's raining. That's really nice. I think we need more water, man. On harvest, add another cauliflower to your hand. I think that you desperately need... This is an upgraded watering can, too, that hits multiple. I think that is absurdly important. So put down another beetroot. Let's make sure you guys are very heavily watered. I'm going to put down this potato over here. And then we're going to water this beetroot another time. I mean, you really didn't need to do that. It's a little annoying. Come on, water it. Water it. You know what? We take those. We take those. And then we go with a little get you taken care of. We can plant 2 more beetroot right there. And then we'll water those. Those are in a really good state. Everything is nicely watered. I got to get to 80, which is a little bit much. But, I mean, look, I got 9 days to do it. So I feel like we're chilling. Beetroot, goodbye. You did water this guy, which is fine. I'm not going to complain. Let's make sure that all of these are in a good state. And then we will move on 2 more here. Let's start with getting this taken care of. Water it. You did. Thank you. And then you put down 2 beetroots. You put down a potato. You harvest. The water goes. It freaking goes. Okay, we get you taken care of. I mean, it didn't really matter what watering can I used there. This is going fine. I think it's going great, to be honest with you. We just now want to make sure that we are capturing all potential. Thank you for the water. You then can probably figure out where to put a beetroot. You replanted. 50% chance of replanted potato. You're the best. You're the best to ever do it. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna put down a lad there. And then anywhere that doesn't have a +2, we're good. Now, here's where, like, I could complete the level now, man. I get 25 extra gems. Like, what greater profits could I possibly get, right? I don't think that I'm in a position where I could get greater profits. Look at this, man. Okay, so new plants. I think I'm ready for a new plant. A legendary epic wheat. On harvest, fertilize the soil and plants grow twice as fast. I'm all in. I'm all in. And then a better plower. Give me something insane. The sprinkler. That's what they called me in college, man. Okay. I mean, the plowing machine is also crazy. They also called me this in college, and this is what they called your mom in college. Okay, it's incredible. All the nicknames in one place. The sprinkler is pretty crazy. It is an exhaustible card, so it can only be played once per level. But then it stays on the level. You're pretty insane. You're pretty insane. I gotta take you. So then scarecrows. Let's get a new funky lad. We do have an epic. During weekends, harvested crops give 20% more. Okay. Gain a max energy if 5 or more cards are exhausted. Sure. I'll take the weekend lad. Weekend at scarecrows. And now I have a ton of money going into here. I don't know if it costs money, but we'll see. Welcome to the forge. Pick a card from the top bar. I'll show you what I can do with it, not for free. Yeah. I figured. Low on coins, I get it. No worries here. Got 2 of the same card. Perfect. I'll forge them together. Ooh, okay, interesting. Very interesting. So, I would love, to be honest with you, to upgrade. So what does potato go to? He just grows in a line instead. We can also go wheat to fill an entire freaking grid, which is insane. Is 135 to do that. Okay, it's gotta be the hoe then. And I think that I'm happy with this. So I love, dude, so many options. This is, it's really a masterclass in game design. I want to just make sure everybody understands that. This is how you add replayability to a game. By giving the player options. Instead of having an upgrade path, and Cobalt Core was the first game that did this really well, instead of just having it be where, oh, you go to the forge, you upgrade a card, and now it's a slightly better version. The upgrade gives you options. You can either do this upgrade or that upgrade, and both are different depending on your playstyle. If we would have taken the Exhaust Boy, then now we go with the one that exhausts because it benefits our synergy. If we just wanted to have it not exhaust anymore but be a little bit more effective, you go a different path. Then you go in and you have the opportunity to merge your cards, which thins out your deck and is cheaper, or you can just upgrade it and get even more juice. It's a brilliant idea that now I have to really think about, because we do have our iron hoe. So I think that I am going to merge our 2 copies for cheap, create 1 big boy, but then I would love to upgrade our lad here, and I'm going to just upgrade for 30. This makes it a lot easier for us to get plants down, which I think is really good. And then ideally, I would be upgrading this watering can to make him even better. But to be honest with you, I actually don't think I care about upgrading the watering can, because our gardener ability makes watering kind of easy. So let's see how this one goes. I think that we benefited a lot here. And then I think I would like to just set up something like this. Didn't really matter. I suppose I could have done like a line down here on them, but I think that I'm fine with this. So we're going to water you. It takes this build like a little bit of time to get going. But once it gets going, it goes, man. It goes. So I'm going to lay down a sprinkler right here. That's going to start to take care of some business in this general area. And then we're going to see this really start to be in a good position, because sprinkler is going to be watering. It's not a great map for the sprinkler, all things considered. But I'm okay with that. There's our first bit of money. It is a thunderstorm, so our shit's gonna be on fire. It's just the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Another watering can. It's intriguing, okay? Because then I could just merge the watering cans. Do I need more crops? I'm gonna tell you that I well and truly think the answer to that question is no. At least not yet. You regrow every 3 days. Now, there is an interesting idea there, which is you get wheat down and then put the tomato on there, and then now it possibly grows even faster getting the regrow. It's hard to tell whether or not the regrow ability from the wheats, which I can't see right now. But I guess I could probably look at it in here, right? So plants on fertilized fields grow twice as fast, but do they regrow twice as fast? That's a question. On harvest, add a cabbage card to hand. I'm going to take the tomato. I think that it's interesting. It's also an epic, which I love the idea of. And then we're going to hoe. I'm going to wheat. And then we're going to water. You guys are going to be taken care of with the sprinkler, so I'm actually going to water the wheat. I can actually just harvest you. Even better, to be honest. Okay. What do we need? What do we need? I mean, I think that... Honestly, I'm not sure we need much. I think that I'm pretty happy with the current situation. I'm going to make sure that these are staying really nice and watered. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to get in, but then those plots are going to be in amazing shape for the future. So today's a great day because our crops are harvested for a little bit more. And then tomorrow, this is going to go really crazy. So potatoes go for 18 now. It's very nice. These are actually all watered up and ready to go, which is also nice. We'll lay down a potato. You should probably lay down a tomato. It's obviously not perfect in the current state, but that's fine. Sure, I'll water the tomato. I should probably have watered the beetroot. That seems intelligent, for sure. But you know what? This guy's gonna water it. Yeah, he's the cracked. He's so good. Okay, so you're ready to harvest. You did not water your friends, which is... That part is disappointing. Let's make sure you're watered. And then, like, this is where I'm going. If I plant this wheat here, you potentially get better. I'd rather plant it up there. I think that water's an issue for us, man. We want to figure out a good, better approach to water than what we have. And maybe also more crops. I don't know. I mean, maybe we don't necessarily need more crops. 109, that's going fine. The beetroots will now grow stupid freaking fast, which is amazing. These wheat are gonna struggle. Yeah, I mean, we're all over the place right now. But with the beetroot, we now can guarantee those will grow. Let's also just get wheat down over there, right? And then you might as well do like this. These tomatoes. The tomatoes are they're a little peculiar for figuring out how to make stuff happen, I guess. Because now you're in like that little bit of a strange position where to get the maximum value out of the tomato, you gotta kind of have the tomato rolling a lot sooner. So what do we got here? Each grass field has a 40% chance to be plowed. On new day, if you have less than 50 coins, add a bottled water. The bottled water is just a water field. Increase value of each beetroot by 1 for each beetroot planted. I do love my beetroot. Okay, I do love my beetroot. Let's take ya. I'm sure we're going to reach a limit on how many of those we can have up here as scarecrows. But this is fine. We'll figure it out. So our tomatoes are now ready, which is exciting. This is where we're going to get ourselves 25 per tomato. Holy crap. And I'm going to play out the day because I want to see if these regrow. So they regrow every 3 days. If it only takes... Because I harvested you. Plants on fertilized fields grow twice as fast. It says 1 day left. Well, there's 1 day left on it being fertilized, I guess. We may not be able to see as well here. Oh, dude, look at this. I can actually swap the direction of that as well. That's an even nicer little quality of life, man. Okay, feeling good. I'm feeling great. This obviously can go here, but It's not going to do much. I just want to see what happens if you immediately grow again. I don't think you're going to. Because you're now not fertilized. But you are slightly more ahead. Yeah, you're slightly more ahead than this guy. Because you were fertilized and you weren't. So that does work. And that's exciting. That's exciting for us to know. So now at this point, I will complete the level. I'll get an extra 7 gems. That's nice. Exhaust. Okay. What do we got in the exhausts? I mean, I'm going to take another sprinkler. That fixes a lot of our problems. More land is something that is worth talking about, though. Like, we would like to... Oh, my God. We do eliminate, like, a lot of issues if we just have sprinklers, man. I know that my deck is a lot of 2 cost. This is a long level. Ice cubes, danger. Okay. Okay. But it's amazing land for doing stuff here, man. So let's start with this. And let's get the wheat down. And then I'll water the middle. And you watered everything because it's raining. Okay. So let's get... If I put down a sprinkler here, and then, I mean, I should have done that in a different order, I suppose. The sprinkler here is pretty sick. Ideally, you would also put a sprinkler right here, but I understand that that's less likely to end up being very beneficial for me. I love this right now. It's not the most efficient thing. Another sprinkler is too much, man. It's too much. We have the beetroot synergies. Let's run beetroots. So you're gonna go on there. Oh, I misclicked and you did it. Put this there, man. Okay, that's fine. Water this. Water this. We want to make sure that middle of this is watered well, and then we'll plow this. The more crops we have, the happier we're going to be. More wheat. We got ice cubes. Plow to break the ice. Okay. Sure. Now let's get beets down. We should really be trying to get tomatoes down ASAP. And we now have where the sprinkler is problematic. I need more energy, man. I think I need more energy. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are so good. And then the beets just keep going. And then this is raising the value of our beets the more of them we plant. And they're all fertilized. They're all going crazy. Okay, dude, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. It's basically wheat into the beetroot bonanza. Because now look at the beetroots going, man. They're freaking going, okay? We'll lay down more wheat to get more fertilization popping. These guys are growing now. They're doing great. They go, and then you beetroot. And then you probably can start getting tomatoes down up here. Just to get that little extra value. We're at 219, brother. We're gonna make rent easier than anybody has made rent in their life. These are now fertilized. We bring back more beetroot. We get down a tomato. The tomatoes are going to start to be very, very good for me. Beetroot, each one scaling. It's per beetroot planted in the map right now, I guess. We already made rent. 294. They won't even let me finish early right now. That's how ahead my ass is. Harvest. I mean, let's do this. I can't, I just watered ice. Probably not too effective. +1 free market reroll. On day's end, add gems equal to unused energy. I'm using energy all the time. Preparer would be fine. I'm happy adding him. I literally can't skip, man. I can't skip. You won't let me. Which is fine. I mean, that tells me that I'm doing good. Because I'm finishing before the game even expects me to finish. So I think I'm happy with that. Harvest my crops, please. It's nice getting that big boost of them. Beetroots get planted. And then we got maybe a water up here, a water up here. We'll lay a potato right here. Keep it going. The beetroots get planted. I harvest my crops. I lay down a hoe right here to get rid of that. And then let's lay down another tomato. And the tomatoes are about to go kind of insane, man. Tax payment tomorrow. Oh, it's a double tax payment. I understand. That's why things are a little wonkier. Well, we will have no issues. I can reassure you that. Tomato, tomato. Water me. Waterloo. Keep it going. Tax payment today. Guess what, man? Harvest the crops. 586. I can complete the level now, and I think we should. I mean, 50 extra gems is kinda crazy. This is working really well. I do think we should open this one. Corn. Cabbage that gets planted, a lot of them. When harvested on a sunny day becomes popcorn, rewards you an extra 5. Grows quick. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Scarecrows, I'll open you. I mean, these are really good, right? Day's end, add money equal to unused energy. Nope. Add gems equal. Nope. On new day, every full-grown wheat has a 50% chance to plant wheat on adjacent fields. You're so freaking goated. And then I don't think I care about exhausts. I'm going to sell them. And then I don't know what's in the basic pack. We haven't looked at this, so let's take a look. It's just a bunch of anything, really. Plant a bunch of crops. Okay. Sure. Plant a bunch of crops. Select up to 2 cards. Well, give me a wooden hoe, because we are kind of missing that. And then there is a part of me that's like, the beetroot plays are... It's a legitimate strategy, so we can take those too. I think that we now have kind of competing strategies between beetroot and wheat. But I think that you need the wheat to make the beetroot work. So I think it's fine. So with 234, we have 2 exhaust hoes. So theoretically, we could merge to make a better one. And I think that that's a good idea. So let's merge them to make an epic hoe that covers a lot of land. And then beetroot, unused, draw 2 cards on that upgrade. I think I would like to upgrade our beetroot just to get that cruising a little bit better. Our watering cans, I think that I am content merging these 2 because our sprinklers are what's doing the majority of our work right now. Potatoes kind of useless, unfortunately. Wheat would be a really sick upgrade to cover all of that land. Even beetroot would be a sicker upgrade to cover all that land. Tomato getting more plants, but it goes up to a 3. But we get the 1 energy back, which, I mean, it's okay. Corn gets hella planted. Holy crap. I need a lot of land to make this stuff worth it, man. But each harvested crop giving 12 coins, and if it's on a sunny day, an additional 5. That is, you plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's over 10. It's like 150 coins, give or take. If all of these get planted and we harvest all of them. But it doesn't fit with our sprinklers. Unfortunately, I think the corn is just not. We're a wheat and beetroot kind of guy. So I'm going to upgrade you. And then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna upgrade you. And I would like to I'd like to have multiple nice epic beetroots and go. So a medium long level, watch out for wild vines. Okay, not a lot of land to work with. And these are plowed already. Let's lay a sprinkler here. And then plow. Let's plow like this. We have no crops. We got no crops. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. So I'm going to corn up here, and you're going to be like, Tyler, you have a damn sprinkler. What are you doing? I get that. The problem is that it's not like super useful right now. What's the vine? On new day, 33% chance to expand. You can block it by plowing. Okay. I'll plow you. Can't play the beetroot, that's fine. Keep it going. Plowing machine. A water bucket to water the field twice is kind of interesting, especially for this land. It's a bit wonky right now. It does it twice, not 2 different ones. Okay, good best reading comprehension. I blame myself. And then sprinkler we're going to throw here. This is now set up nicely, and our corn set up nicely, and the +5 is very nice. And then we can start to get the beetroot in, and we're off to the races, okay? We do have to make sure I plow you. So get rid of you. We can get tomatoes down. I will say that I don't love getting tomatoes. Well, I guess probably would have been fine to get tomatoes down. Let's do something like this. So much card draw, man. So much card draw. We need energy is really what we need. Harvest, please. Those beets are going to be so ready to go in a little bit. You should really try to get wheat planted. So let's get wheat planted. And then we got some beets ready. We can get more beets in. This is now pretty good. It's pretty good. And then you throw a potato here. You got so many crops planted. This is a huge harvest day. Holy lordy. Okay, yeah, that went fine. That went fine. Let's get wheat going, beetroot going, a little potato action, and I'm going to tell you that momentarily things are going to be very good. Select cards. The Stonks guy. On day's end, add 5 for every $100 in pocket. This is disgustingly good. that is ridiculous how good that is. So here's what's interesting. An extra 14, I will make more from this. Because I'm making 5 every... I'm freaking adding more than 5 every day. So you are not accounting for stonks helping me here. Should have put that right there, but that's fine. Water this twice. So skip to next day, and I'm going to make 15 gems just from this guy. And it's going to keep on going, and it is not close. So probably, you know, developer, if you're watching this, this button should account for your jokers, right? That would be really solid, because we're making way more than the 15. You know, it's like deal or no deal, right? You're trying to get that little extra, squeeze a little extra money out of me, have me take the deal instead of potentially going and getting the good juice. But I will not fall for your deal or no deal shenanigans. I will persevere. It's just a lot of gems. It's a crap ton of gems, man. Okay. Very, very good situation for us here. Skip to next day. Gems are cruising. Tax payment is tomorrow. I can plant a whole lot of beetroot to prepare for that. And get a potato down. Tax payment today. Here you go. Time has come. There's your 350, and I'll take my success. That's a lot of juice. It's a lot of juice. With 179, I feel fine opening another scarecrow here. Gain a max energy if 5 or more cards are exhausted. Guess what, brother? I got 3. I got 3. We could try and get more. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think that's fine. And then I guess a plowing, we can find another exhaust from this. Or not. I'm just going to skip you. I really don't need any of these. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Okay, so a market. Buy and sell regular cards. Good day, sweetheart. Don't call me sweetheart. Still spells new. Got any scarecrows you're not using? I'll take them off your hands. Interesting. Interesting. But we're looking for exhaust. Card disposal service. I'm going to tell you that I would like to delete this potato, because I think that he is very useless. +1 free market reroll. On new day, add bottle of water for each energy we don't. Let's reroll you once. No, 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 no. I could sell a scarecrow. Is there somebody I don't care about? I kind of like all of you, to be honest with you. So I'm not jumping to do that. Are there any cards I don't care about? Not really. Not really, no. Got a lot of beetroot, man. Maybe the water bucket I actually don't care about. Because our watering cans are just better. And there's no way for me to get exhausts. Well, I suppose we can hunt for them. So we're looking for an exhaust. Sure. I think the sprinklers may be a little too much. We already have... We need space for crops. So I take a hoe, a pumpkin. After 8 days, if it's fully grown, turns into a jack-o'-lantern. A jackpot-o'-lantern. Now that's just nice. It's just nice. Give me a cauliflower. It does exhaust. We now have the synergy with our exhausting guy. Let's reroll one more time. I cannot afford you. Every 3 harvested crops a day recover in energy. Yeah, and irrigation is disgustingly good. New day waters dry fields adjacent to rivers. I knew there was going to be something. Let's just exit. I mean, I think we're fine. This is a long level, but I'm cruising. It's a huge map. It's a huge map. It just also covered the entire planet with stuff. So let's do this and let's get some corn frickin' planted, man. We're going to want to get sprinklers into solid positions. So something like this. Get our beetroot down. You're going to want more, but we need to get to our max energy, which means that I need to take care of business. A lot of rain, which is frankly quite good for me. We're going to pop you. Lay down a cauliflower here. Bottle of water to maybe hit you. You just got to get the engine moving, and then once the engine moves, we're off to the races. I skipped. These are not good enough. So here's our hoe, which gives us our 5th exhaust. We gain a max energy. Is frankly, there's no greater scenario on the planet than that. That puts us in a perfect position. Corn's growing, harvest. Didn't water, which is unfortunate. But I don't really want to... I want to leave that open for a sprinkler right there. So let's get this sprinkler in. Harvest, please. We can get a tomato down, and then let's water these. Feeling good about this. I really am. Beetroot. And then we should probably start to get wheat going. We can harvest this. Wheat, let's plant on here. We'll hoe you to get rid of that. I still need way more energy than what we have, but you know, I think that in the grand scheme of things, we're doing okay. We're doing just fine. Let's harvest, or let's plow this. Open up a little bit of lane. 550 is what we need. We're almost halfway there with way less than half of the days, so I feel pretty good about that. Beetroots are now going to grow really fast. We can get the cauliflower. That was kind of a waste, to be honest. One singular cauliflower is not... That's not giving me the warm fuzzies that I'm looking for. I would rather be planting tons of corn. Would have been better to plant this a different way. I mean, look, it's kind of irrelevant. We're cruising. On harvest, if the crop has +3, fertilize it. Yeah, that seems good. And then we beetroot over here. And then we can hoe this. Water this. Harvest you guys. It does a bunch. And we're about to make rent momentarily. So, I mean, we're chilling. we're completely fine. Life is good. We can harvest or plow on there, get the ice gotten rid of. I guess there's a mid pay that we have to account for here. So let's make sure that we are accounting for the mid pay. Harvest all of you. I mean, we're frickin' going, man. We're going. Tax payment tomorrow is not going to be a problem. Please get me some of this action. And then some watering down here. 786, I'm feeling good about. 550, there you go. 650 is what we have to get to in the next 7 days. I will tell you that I do not think that that is going to be even remotely a problem for a lad like myself. Let's do something like this. Okay, stuff ready to go. Send it. And then some cauliflower, I'll put you there. Some beetroots, we'll put you there. Yeah, you can keep plowing if you want to. I mean, the more land that is plowed, I guess the better the position we're in. I will say that this is going to be closer than before. But that's really not saying much, because we're like very, very completely okay. Carrots. You know what? A cheap crop to plant, I actually think holds some value for me. So harvest. You didn't water those. That's unfortunate. Some corn. I'll hoe this. 621, and you should make your rent today. And I will complete the level. Confirm. It's a great success. Great success. There's my deck. There's my path. We did good. We did good. Dude, cute little game. I'm excited to see what the full release kind of contains here. Obviously there's a lot of opportunities for a lot of different crops. This is where I would love to have a you know, compendium somewhere in here where I can see what all of the jokers, all of the crops are, so I can get that warm fuzzy that we're going to have a huge chunk of content in the game. Because I do kind of feel like we saw all of these jokers, but it's just a playtest, so that's not really a concern in any way in a playtest, but to give those warm fuzzies about a full release, it helps to kind of get a vision on how much content's going to be in it. But I think it's solid. I really do. As Cropdeck, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. You can play Cropdeck, link in the description down below to check out their playtest right now. Give them some feedback. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.